Waiting for this to pop up over here. At 2:30. Okay. We'll see what happens, I guess. In the meantime, I'll resume clipping. Hey, Nicole found me. Can you hear me? Yay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. That was the weirdest thing. And my internet is not out. Like, I'm literally on the internet. I don't know. Apparently, it's not my night. Yesterday apparently wasn't my day. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So I cut a new piece. I had my pattern piece, made sure it was going the right way. And this would get folded down. And then, hey, look at there. It goes the right way. Okay, let's do this. So apparently I somehow managed to sew it. I'm going to turn you. To the wrong side of the triangle. I don't know. Thought I had it going the right way, but apparently I didn't. Hey, Nikki. Thanks for the hearts, y'all. Okay. Hey, Ellen. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to change my title to So Crazy Liz instead of So Crafty Liz, because I'm having a go of it. Oh, all right. So now I'm gonna top stitch my piece. Nikki. All right. My new piece. Y'all would never know that I work in a chemical plant with 400 people and I know everyone by their first and last name. Yeah, really. All right. That looks better. All right. So it does say to trim off any overhang. So I'm just trimming that off. All right. Now, this is what we have. this long edge goes with our short side of our crossover, like that. And we're going to match the raw edge of it with the bottom edge, just like so, all the way down. And then we will sew it, and then we will top stitch. Okay, sliding back over here where I can lay this up and hopefully get these all lined up the way they're supposed to be. Beth must be working tonight. She sent me a picture earlier and she was like, "We need to do another panties pattern." I should have told her that I would if she would go live with me. Okay. Redemption will hopefully still be mine. All right, I'm going to start on this end and sew all the way down. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Just kidding. We had shrimp stir fry. All right. So now this is what we have. And it looks right. All right. So top stitch again. Hey, Elizabeth. Well, this is technically round 3. So I managed to sew it together wrong this time. And then my live died. So I ended and started a new one. And apparently I just needed to take a deep breath and start over. because so far, knock on wood, everything's going okay. Okay, there we go. And thanks, Nicole. I can use all the help I can get today, apparently. Okay. And Nicole, I don't cook every day. Cat Dad usually does the cooking because I usually go to work every day. But I did not go to work today. Emily had tested positive for strep yesterday. She can go back to school tomorrow. I was a little surprised, but they said if she was fever free, she could go back. And she said she feels much better today. But she had strep, or has had, I don't know at this point what you call that. And I had a doctor's appointment, and because I was home, I made myself a chiropractor appointment because last night my sciatic nerve was acting up. And this stuff is really fuzzy, so I'm just knocking some lint out of the way. Yeah, poor little Emily. She didn't feel good last night at all. We watched a movie and a half. All right. So now I'm going to take my back and put it right sides together with my front. And before I sew anything, I will make sure that the sides line up. But yeah, so I went to the doctor and the chiropractor, and then went by Aldi, and I made dinner. But yeah, usually Cat Dad makes dinner. I'll cook on the weekend a lot, but usually, or we cook together a lot. So it's funny because I'm actually a really good cook, but he's home and I'm not. So okay, shoulders are clipped together. Now let's check out these sides. This side lines up. Yay. He says there's Cat Dad. He says he's still a better cook. And that side lines up. So yay. I'm the better baker, babe. Nobody wants to eat nothing. Tacos or spaghetti. I don't do much baking because we try not. He says he's going to eat it. Eat cereal. Nobody would ever eat at my house except for Emily, because we don't eat cereal except for Emily. And she only eats it every other weekend. Well, that's kind of cool, Nicole. Okay. Shoulder seams are attached. Let's attach our sleeves. All right. Center of our sleeve with our seam right there. And then bring one point over to the other point. Clip. And then we're just going to ease this together. Also, if anybody's interested in scraps, Nikki has a D-stash or a scrap post, I guess you call it. I don't know if you call that a D-stash or not. Brittany is also D-stashing in her group Perfect Stitches with the Emporium. And she posted some like Backstitch and Ohana and Miss Mac. She still has quite a bit left, she said. So if you're in the market, go check it out. A little birdie told me the next pre-order was open as well. Destabilize. Oh no. I'm fuzzy. Okay, I'm going to try to... Nope. Window. How do I do this? Hold, please. It won't work. Nope. Well. Okay. Rotate device back. I did. Whee! Okay, I'm trying to put my phone back on the internet. Okay, I think I'm back. Maybe. Sorry. Okay. Maybe we can keep this. All right. I'm going to turn it back this way. Okay, let me catch up. D-stash. Okay. Yep. Scrap packs. There you go. Nikki's posting scrap packs. Brittany posted a D-stash. And I need to repost my D-stash. I had one invoice that was never paid, and it was for a bunch of Minky fabric. So I need to put it back up there. Hopefully somebody will buy it. But I still have a huge box. All on your website. Yeah, I just posted in a D-Stash group. I don't know enough people that would want to go to my website and buy my stuff. All right, I'm going to spin this one more time. There we go. That way you're not getting an up close view of the side of my face. I refrained from buying anything from the D-Stash, given how much of my own D-Stash I still have left to get rid of. Oh, scared about shipping. Yeah. What kills me too, Nicole, is that even though the shipping is astronomical, is you still have to pay when it gets to Canada, right? Okay. One sleeve attached. Oh, we have to pay shipping, taxes, and custom fees, and sometimes processing fees from the ship. That's ridiculous because it already costs so much. We have some friends that live in Canada, but they come down. They have a house in Florida, and they come down in November and stay until like March. And so we just send them stuff when they're here in the States. You cut out another 6 Seesaws? Wow. I hope they're quick to cut out. Two custom bags to make that I'll be sending to Canada, not live. Oh. Oh no, Nicole, that's terrible. And $300 US is even more Canadian because the exchange rate, if I understand that correctly. Yeah. I know I was looking at Emmeline Bags website earlier because they have the screw-in grommets and they have matte black as well as rainbow. But I don't know like how that like normally their shipping to us is not bad. But I don't know how that works now with everything that's going on. Okay. Second sleeve going on. I told Cat Dad I'd be done by 8:30. So that's when Emily goes to bed. Okay. That's ridiculous. Also, the price of eggs is ridiculous right now too. They're almost $5.75 a dozen at Aldi, and Aldi usually has the cheapest price. Because I think it was last summer they were 99 cents a dozen. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. All right, so I am lining up the seam of my sleeve, and I clipped my seam point, and then the rest of this should just line up nice, and it does. I think, Ellen, I think they're higher than that, like at Walmart and Publix. And we eat a lot of eggs. Eggs and cheese, because we do a lot of keto recipes. And that's like the primary thing. Last year, right before he had his knee surgery, Cat Dad was talking about us getting a couple chickens, and then we didn't. It was just too close to his knee surgery before we could get everything ready, and kind of wish we had now. Sure would be nice. $11 for a carton of 18. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I am just clipping that together right there. And then I'm making sure that I keep my crossover band in my seam, or the edge of it anyway. And everything seems to be lining up nicely. At least on this side. So. What did I do with my... Yeah, I may have to tell Cat Dad he needs to revisit his chickens idea. Okay. I'm just going to turn this around and stitch it again because I want it to be where I can finish it off. Okay. Elizabeth, you don't want to deal with them. Yeah, there's like a shortage of chickens because of the bird flu or something. But I think they said that was like fake. I don't know. I don't watch enough news to keep up with things. If they don't talk about it on Max Velocity, I don't know. Oh, no, I did not. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So that side, oh, I need to tuck this one real quick. But that side is done. I have officially made it further than I did last night or yesterday afternoon. So things are looking up, even if it is my third live. And here on the way home earlier, I was thinking that I might go live on Friday night because Brittany will be in Washington. So she won't have her Friday night live. And we won't be doing anything. The kids will be here. And I was gonna I watch YouTube. I don't even turn over it. Yeah, Nicole, I watch YouTube too. That's pretty much it. Which is why I said if they don't show it on Max Velocity, I don't know what's going on. Usually. Yeah, Nikki, it's up. You can. Elizabeth, bless her, gave me some screen time. So she went back and watched it because she missed it. But I cut multiple pieces wrong and I ran out of time. And so I did not finish my original sweater. And then tonight, I sewed it the wrong way. And then my live died. Okay. I wondered where you were. I was like, where is Nikki? Okay. Let's see. Match that up. All right. Here goes nothing. He went bowling and then out to... Aw. Well, I hope y'all had a lovely evening. Thanks, Elizabeth. I need all the help I can get, clearly, in more ways than one. But it's growing, slowly but surely. I'm halfway to the, I guess, limit requirements to unlock channel memberships and super chats. And then, of course, I haven't thought about... Hey, Beth. I haven't thought about channel memberships. I hear Beth is going to start channel memberships in her page, and it's going to be the Pant Ease Pals. I know, Nicole, I got more subscribers. Yeah. So the marathon was Saturday, and I tend to always get a couple of new subscribers after the marathon. Plus, I've been trying to do better about sharing my own channel. Creative Bag Making does Free Friday. Beth, you should. It would be hilarious. So I've been sharing my channel in that group on Fridays. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. All right. Y'all. Neckband and cuffs. And we are done. So let me scroll to that page. I wish I had an apple pie or a strawberry pie from Jack's. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure I have a bundt cake in the refrigerator. Because it was left over from the couple weekends ago. Okay. Let me grab this and move it this way. All right. Let's see. Okay. Neckband is next. Set this over here out of the way. And those are, let's see. I can go ahead and fold this though. Got my cuffs. All right. Got my cuffs. All right, both of those are ready to go. Neckband. Right sides together. So a baby gown and a onesie with leggings. Ooh. Baby gowns shouldn't be too bad. The only thing about baby things is they're just tiny. Like that one time I made the baby outfit for Emily's doll. All right. Short sides, right sides together. So Beth, if I apply to teach panties in Nashville, are you going to take my class? Okay. All right. That might actually be a good class for me to apply for. Doubt anybody else is teaching the panties. Okay. Wrong sides together, folding the raw edges together. Clip. And don't listen to me because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I should message Kathy because I know she applied. Okay. All right. Now where's my seam? Right there. All right. We got our seam and we got our center. And then quarter mark and quarter mark. All right. Oh, I might miss my 8:30 deadline, y'all. But we're almost done. I know I won't be done in 5 minutes, but it'll be close. All right, I'm just clipping the centers of the front and the back. And let's find our sleeve center. Beth, you were supposed to break out the list of questions. All right. So, all right. I am planning on wearing mine with the crossover in the front. So I'm going to put my seam of my neckband on the solid bodice piece. She says, here goes then. Where's my clips? Well, that's clearly not right. What did oh, that was my center. My neckband didn't fit. I assume my seam allowance was wrong. Was your neckband too long or too short? It was too big, so I had puckers. So then you should you could have just taken more off of that short edge of your neckband before you folded it. And like you would have had to unclip it obviously and unfold it to do that. But so depending on the recovery of your fabric, like how much stretch it has and how quickly it goes back, if your fabric has like a lot of stretch, you can do like an 85% of the opening. So what that means is you would measure the circumference of the opening and then multiply that number by 85% and cut your band to that length and then sew it and attach it. If it doesn't have as much stretch, you could go to 90 or 95%. But just going off of the pattern, I would say your seam allowance on your band probably wasn't enough, and or your seam allowance on the shoulder seams was too much. Your cones don't fit my stand. Do you have cones like this? Or you have the wizardry cones? So this is a wizardry cone. The core of these are the same, but mine has these little things that go on the stick, and you can move them up and down depending on the cone, and they sit down on top of it. But the core is the same, so it shouldn't. I can't get that back up there. Okay. Deep breaths, Beth. You got this. I made this sweater wrong twice on a live. And my neckband doesn't fit either, which makes me wonder if I got the wrong one. Oh, they're too. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't have that problem. So I don't know how you would fix it because mine are spaced Well, I guess you could fix it by, do you have these things? Because if you do, you could put it at, well, no. I was going to say, could you lift it up so that you had one up and one down? But okay, let me walk over here and get this other band and see if it's the longer one. Oh boy, what did I do with it? Well, that doesn't look like it's longer, but maybe it is. Nope, that one's clearly longer. Okay. So let's try that again. Reclip. I have those metal thread stands for the domestic machines. They set on a pedestal and it has a hook. You could try using that too, so that you could put two on your serger and then put, if you have one. Okay. Let me try that again. All right. Center. And which way is, that's the crossover. So I'm going to put mine here. Okay. Got that. And I don't have any other clips to get confused with, so hopefully I get it right this time. All right. Center. Quarter. And center. And then come over to the last one and clip. Now let's see. Okay, I think we can make that work. Oh yeah. I don't know what I did the last time, but let's see. I'm gonna send him a message real quick. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Get in there. Come on, neckband. Don't fight with me now. Got that one. Beth, do I need to explain my neckband answer again? This is Oakley sweater knit from Amanda's Bundles. It's very stretchy. It also feels like butter if butter were fabric. Okay. Yesterday's shamrocks were French terry. All right, we're getting somewhere. You like butter? I like butter too. Buy that real butter at Aldi. I love me some Aldi. You want to watch me sew like really close up? Okay, well, I'm going to bring it in. Here you go. Is that close up enough? I think it is. You tell me. It looks really close. Okay. Got my neckband all clipped on. Let's see if I can get it in the frame. There we go. It's all clipped on. And I like to start where my seam is. So I will, and I don't know about yours, but mine, when my needles are down, my knife is right here. So if I roll my needles or I roll my knob forward, my needles will come up, the knife comes up. And then I don't have a lot of clearance, like you were saying, but I just slide it under there to the edge. And I typically sew right here as my seam allowance, but you can see that I do have like a little bit of a pink mark right there, I think, maybe. But there's little marks, but they're not labeled. So I would have to measure to tell you what they are. But typically I sew with this as my seam allowance. And then, especially on the neckbands, because I have a little bit of gaping, I just kind of give it a gentle pull just to smooth it out. And I go a little ways and then I stop and remove my clip. And I come back over here and I give it just enough pull to smooth it out. Remove clip. And then same thing. And then when I get to where my seams are, I'll lay it flat. And I take my finger and hold it down. And then tuck that out of the way so you don't sew over it. I just give it enough pull to keep it flat. Because you can see right there where it's gaping. But if I pull it just a little bit, I'm not like stretching it. I'm just pulling it enough to make that flat. And then oh, well, if yours is okay, but you said your band was too big. Which would have, if your band was too big, then it would have been what was gaping, because this is my band and this is my bodice. So I'm having to pull my band so that that will match up evenly. Yeah. So if you had to pull your bodice to fit, that would be one reason why it was wrinkly. Alternatively, if it was too small and you had to really pull it, you're going to get wrinkling then too, or puckers. So no, the band on the inside I did not finish, or the seam I did not, because it got folded in half and the raw ends are right here in this seam, so I didn't finish it. And then I usually serge over a little bit, and then I'll just pull this out of the way and then keep going. And then now I have a tail that I can finish it with. So then I take my little needle, run it under those stitches, loop it, and then pull it back through. And then I give it a little bit of a pull and snip it, and then there it is. Hey, Rhea. And now we have a band. Okay. So now let's see how to finish these cuffs. Fold and fold. All right. So we'll see. Let me make sure I did it the right way. Fold and fold. Okay, yep, did it the right way. And maybe I should stitch that again, because that didn't catch at the bottom. Whoops. Where's it at? There we go. Oh, doggone it. Okay, there we go. try that one more time. Okay. Let's see if I got it that time. It was a little funky. Okay. It's better. Okay. Rhea, how was your day at work? Good job, Rhea. All right. Yeah, I feel that. It has definitely been a Monday. Okay. Get in there. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Okay, I'm going to swirl over to the Juki because I need to gather my opening where my cuff is attached. And so I'm just going to bring this up. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So oh, sorry. Well, that ain't working. Come on, little thread. Where are my tweezers? If I can reach them without moving the camera. Ooh. Well, I think I moved it, but you got a better view. There we go. Okay. So I set my stitch length really high and I pulled my tails long, and at about 1/4 of an inch from the edge of my fabric, I am just going to stitch all the way around the opening. And I totally did not mean to do that, but it is what it is. Maybe we can make it work. So repeat for the other side. There we go. This machine has the pedal on it that when you mash the back of it, it cuts the thread. And of course, I stepped on it when I ended, so it cut the thread. All right, come on, get out of the way. I left my tail so long they're in my way. There we go. What do you mean by gather? Is it it's a straight stitch, Beth, and I'm going to show you. Okay. Snips. Because I'm pretty sure this is the same machine you have. It's the 2010Q. Let's turn back to the serger. All right. All I did was turn my stitch length to a 6 and pulled my tails long, and I sewed about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge of my fabric. And these are my tails, and I am just going to hold these tails out of the way. And then on the top, I'm going to take my top thread and just, well, I said I was going to pull it, but apparently it was cut somewhere along the way. So it just, or it broke. Good grief. But you just pull the thread and it will create a gather. Alternatively, you can increase the tension when you do this and it will gather it for you. So let me try that again because I somehow cut my thread in the middle and it pulled all the way out. Cat Dad's never going to believe me when I tell him that I will be done at a certain time. Okay. I really want to finish this because I want to see what it's going to look like, but I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow to take pictures. Just because I got to go get Emily tucked in and I have to work tomorrow. So I have to go to bed. All right. So all I did was adjust. So see how it's gathered? And then you can just spread these apart. But when you do it, you want to hold your tails. Otherwise, you'll pull it out because your thread, your stitches are so long that it just slides. So all I did was kind of even it out so that my gathers are spaced. And if you pull it too much, you can take and pull your thread and regather it. And you want to pull it so that it makes this circumference of this small enough to match the band. You don't typically gather with knits. You see it a lot in wovens, at least in my experience, but there are a few things that get gathered. But this is what creates that bell at the cuff on the sleeve. So now that I have it pulled, I can match up my cuff with the edge, and then as you clip, you can kind of move your gathers around so that they're evenly spaced if you need to. Marlena's back crying at the door. Okay. All right. So now that I have that all clipped in there, I'm going to clip those threads out of my way, and I'm going to stitch it. So I don't know if I've got you up close enough for this, but there we go. Okay. All right. I'll finish off my thread. All right. So there we go. Going up. Hi. My camera I guess it's me moving it, but it gets so loose on the stand. I have not done the other one yet, but I'm going to turn it out and show you so that I can go inside and get him in the bed. And I'll do the exact same thing for the other sleeve, and then I will post pictures. Let's see. I don't know with the leopard and the camera and the light. Let's see if I can. chain. But yeah, and then there's our lantern sleeve, which I don't think you're going to be able to really see until I put it on. But yes. Linda, I did it. And according to the pattern, you can wear it this way, or you can wear it this way. So the crossover would be in the back. So yeah, the sleeve is cute. Love the fabric. Yeah, so this one is sweater knit, and it's got some green in it, and then pink and purple. And it's from Amanda's Bundles. Thanks, Linda. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all, and giving me love and support. Definitely makes it easier having y'all cheer me on. And I guess I could not show you my back. But yeah. So I will get some pictures posted tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a great night. And maybe I'll see y'all Friday. If not, I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, everybody.